In this video, we will take a look at the MindMeister mind mapping tool found at mindmeister.com. We will show you how to create topics, subtopics, add images, web links, and notes. And finally, how to turn your mind map into a presentation. First, let's sign in. I'm going to sign in using my Northern Arizona University Google account. I'm going to click Sign In. I am going to come down to the word More. I am not going to select Google Apps. If you select Google Apps, it will not work. MindMeister is not turned on in the NAU Google Apps domain. So I'm going to select the word Google and then Sign In. And I get to this window where I type in my Google credentials for NAU and click Sign In. And I get this interesting, by the way, I never allow the computer to remember my password. Not a good idea. You get this where it looks like you failed, but you didn't. Simply click Continue and you get to an NAU portal. And you log in here. And I allow MindMeister to talk to my NAU Google address. And here I am. So now let's start our first mind map. I'm going to click the word Start. And here by default is the first mind map. I'm going to select a new mind map and I'm going to select blank. And the first thing I have is my main topic. I'm going to ignore my tips. And I'm going to type in my name because this mind map is all about me. To create a subtopic, you select the topic you want. Make sure it's selected. You have a little dot right there. And then click away from it. Now let's add another topic. Where am I from? I am from a little town in Indiana called Portland. I'm going to select the primary topic again. I'm going to double click away. And I'm going to say I am a graduate student at Northern Arizona University. Again, select my primary, add one more by double clicking. I'm going to talk about my hobbies and hit enter. You can tell right now that my hobbies is what's selected. If I want another topic related to my hobbies, I could try the double click thing, although I find sometimes that gets a little wonky. It doesn't always want to work properly. So the quick and easy way is to hit the tab key on your keyboard. Now I can add in a hobby. For example, I like to mountain bike. I will select my hobbies again, tab again. I also like to play classical guitar. Whoops, add that tab. And now I have my primary idea, I have my subtopics, and I have some sub-sub, just like an outline. Now let's look at how to add an image. I'm going to select the word Portland. I am going to come over here under Images, and I could select the MindMeister icons that are currently available with your account. However, I like this feature. I'm going to choose Use Web Image, and I'm going to change in to Indiana. I find Google does me a better search when I do that. And I will select a map. And there. And now you can tell where my hometown is located. Same thing. I could select the word mountain bike, images. Again, I could use a web image. If you have more than the free account, you could upload an image. However, if I select that now, it's going to deny me because I am on the basic free plan. So I'll go back and I will choose web image. And I really like this tool for younger students. It's a great way to help them find images for their work. There's a mountain biker. Of course, he's doing something I would never be able to do. Okay, so those are images. I will add one more image. Select it. Select, use web image. And I'm going to choose Northern Arizona University, which is another great tool to show students in the K-12 area. They will assume Google knows what they're talking about, and sometimes they have to clarify. Now let's add some notes. For example, under I'm a graduate student. I have this note selected. I will go to Notes and say I will graduate in April of 2013 and click away. There's a new symbol, and if I hover over that new symbol, my note will appear, even if you're in presentation mode. And let's add one more thing. Let's add a web link. I'm going to select my classical guitar. I love to play guitar. I'm not all that good at it, but I do love to play, and I take lessons weekly. So I am going to go to Links, and I'm going to select in the URL, and I'm going to paste a link to the classical guitar station on Pandora and click away. And now you see a little tiny play arrow. One final thing when making a presentation and a mind map is you can adjust text. I'm going to select my main idea. Actually, I'm going to double click it. I'm going to highlight my name. And I'm going to come to the format and change the font size to its largest. I'm going to come to my secondary idea, double click it, it's highlighted, make it my middle, make it the middle, double click it, highlighted, make it the middle. And you can see I have one idea that is overlapping my primary idea. I'm going to click it and drag it. I'm simply going to move it out of the way, which is a good idea in general if you are going to turn them into presentations. There. We have text, we have ideas, we have images, we have notes, and we have links. One final thing is to make a presentation. This is extremely simple. The bottom of my map, I have a menu. I have what looks like a screen like you might project on. I will select the screen, and I am on a Mac, so I will hold down the Command key. If you're on a PC, the Control key should work just fine. I want the first slide to be my name, so I'm going to select just that part of the screen. The next slide I want to be my hometown, so I'm going to hold down Command again, click and drag over that one. Then I might do my hobbies next. So I might say grab just the idea of hobbies by holding down Command. I then Command and drag over just mountain biking. Then Command and grab over classical guitar. And then come up here, Command and click and drag over NAU. And once you've selected your different slides, you have a few more options. You have a slide sorter down here. You can click, so select one and you can move it around. You can here on the right adjust your transitions a little bit, and of course play your slideshow, and it will start from whichever slide you have selected. And then I can use the arrow here, or I like to use my space bar. And for the web link, it will still be active. And of course with the notes, you can still hover. Then I will close my slideshow. And that is how you use the MindMaster mind mapping tool.